Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So I have some hot off the press, important updates to share about investigations into Donald Trump and his allies. So first and foremost, it's very likely the Manhattan District Attorney, Alvin Bragg, is going to indict Trump in the near future. You guys may have heard that part, but you haven't heard this next part, most likely. Bragg's office recently invited Trump to testify before the grand jury, and this is the one that they've impaneled, we thought, to investigate Stormy Daniels and the hush money payment. So that's typically a sign that the target of the investigation will be indicted soon. Like I said, we all thought this was about porn star Stormy Daniels, but news broke today, which indicates that this is about something more serious. Today, Trump's former attorney testified before the grand jury, Michael Cohen. Also, Jennifer Weisselberg testified before the grand jury. She's the former daughter-in-law of Trump's longtime chief financial officer, Alan Weisselberg. Following her testimony, she told a reporter, quote, "Something has changed and it's up-leveled. It's bigger than any taxes, paper insurance, banks insurance. It's bigger than money." And then when Michael Cohen was interviewed, he said, quote, "It's been a long time coming, 5 years now, give or take. This is not revenge. What this is about accountability. He needs to be held accountable for his dirty deeds." So this is exciting news because all I've been hearing since the news broke about Trump being invited to speak before the grand jury is that, oh, this is an investigation that is kind of insignificant in the grand scheme of Trump probes. This is like a misdemeanor and they're going to try to use this novel approach to make it a felony. But it definitely sounds like there's something else going on, like Bragg has a few aces up his sleeve. So this isn't going to be strictly based on hush money payments, it sounds like. We also know that Hope Hicks recently testified in this investigation, so we'll see what that's all about. There was also good news announced in the E. Jean Carroll rape case against Trump. The jury will get to see and hear that infamous Access Hollywood tape of Trump boasting about touching women without their permission. As I recently shared, Trump's attorney argued against it. He said that it wasn't relevant to the case, and the judge disagreed. The judge also decided that 2 other alleged victims of Trump can be called as witnesses. I mentioned them in a recent video as well, and Trump's attorney lost that fight to keep them from telling the jury about their alleged assaults. So the trial begins next month, as does the Dominion trial against Fox. So I am going to be busier than a one-arm paper hanger next month. And in regard to the Justice Department's grand jury investigation, former Vice President Mike Pence has now formally asked a judge to give him a pass on testifying. Ironically, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Pence spoke at a closed-door conservative event over the weekend. And he said, Trump was wrong. He put my family in jeopardy. What happened on January 6th was horrendous. Trump will be judged by history. So he knows it was wrong, but he will not lift a finger to try to hold Trump accountable. I don't think Mike Pence realizes that he too will be judged by history, and it's not going to be pretty. So it's also being reported that Trump's attorneys are trying to block the grand jury from hearing testimony that was given by his White House counsel, Pat Cipollone and Patrick Philbin. Last but not least, the Trump organization appears to be trying to play games, and they appear to be trying to hide their financial information while they're waiting for their New York trial. As you guys might recall, the court appointed a kind of financial babysitter to oversee the Trump organization because New York Attorney General Letitia James told the judge that the company was continuing to commit crimes while her investigation was going on. This is while they're waiting to go to trial for a $250 million lawsuit that was brought by the Attorney General. So a retired judge was appointed and told to keep an eye on them, make sure that they didn't run afoul, run any red lights. Well, that babysitter just told the court that the Trump organization announced they haven't filed any 2022 financial records, and they don't plan to do so. According to the Daily Beast, quote, That means that either the Trump organization has fallen on hard times, found a bank willing to do business without responsible paperwork, or isn't telling the truth. Because no one's going to lend money to an organization without vetting their financial status first, right? I mean, maybe the Saudis. I'm just saying. But the Beast did say there's a bank in California that's owned by a major GOP donor, and they were willing to lend money to the Trump organization in 2022 without supposedly any formal documentation. So there's one born every minute, huh? I bet he still believes that Trump is a self-made billionaire. Yeah, I love that one. I love that story. Anyway, guys, I will let you know if I hear any more. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Please like this video, share it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please donate. It helps to keep the show going. Love you all. Take care, and I'll talk with you soon.